Hello everybody out there, and welcome back here with the future once again to another showcase and review for everybody out there. And I've done a video on these in the past, but I actually picked up the remaining figures that I needed for this set. There's actually 24 in the set. I had 12 before, and I picked up the remaining 12. It is none other than the DC Comics Jada Toys Nano Metalfigs. Yeah, I love them. 97 cents a piece. You can't go wrong picking these up. I see them at Walmart mostly. And the thing about it is that they're very cheap to collect, and they're very fun to collect too. And they are highly detailed, 100% die-cast metal minifigs, and that's what I like about them. I've picked up the complete set of the Disney Nano Metalfigs, which I'll put up throughout this video. I actually have a playlist of all my Nano Metalfig videos too, so you can go back on my channel and check out my complete Nano Metalfigs collection by looking at all my videos. I've done Disney, I've done WWE. I actually have some that I'm going to get to here that I picked up really cheap in the clearance aisle. So check your clearance aisle. Some of this stuff's going on clearance at Walmart, and I picked them up for really cheap. I'll probably do that video next or video after. I'm not sure. But yeah, I came across all of the figures that I had not picked up from the line. It seemed like it was a while before these came out. I've had them for a few months, but I was taking a while because there was one last metal fig that I could not find anywhere, and I finally found it. So yeah, guys, I want to thank you for subscribing. If this is your first time watching, make sure you hit the like, drop a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate all the feedback and all the support here on my channel, guys. But yeah, let's check out the 2017 complete collection of DC Comics Nano Metalfigs. I'm just going to call this the complete set showcase and review since I do have them all now. I'm going to combine, the new ones that I picked up with the ones in the past and make this a complete set video. So let's check it out, guys. Check out the ones I already have first. And the ones that I already had are none other than, you have Superman there, and you see some of the backings are different on these. They have a few different comic style backings. As you can see there to the left, this is more of a comic style backing. And he's number DC3. And you see on the back here, it just says Superman for his number. But you see all 24 figures that are on the back. It says collect them all. You have your DC Comics up to the left. Nano Metalfigs up to the right. Down below you can see 2017 Jada Toys. So it's been a few months at least since I've done the video on any of the DC Comic ones that I've picked up. I picked up like 8 in one fell swoop on a video, and then I did 2 more videos where I picked up 1 and then 3. But yeah, you see the Superman there. We have Supergirl here. I kind of want to pick them up and take them up off the table just so you can see the card backs and whatnot. And yeah, if I was going to pick these up and open them up, I would pick up 2 of each figure because I love collecting on card and I love the way they look mint on card too as well. Then you have a comic version of Wonder Woman. Now, I'm thinking this may have been a mess-up. There's a DC 33 on the back that says Wonder Woman from Justice League, and we'll take a look at when I show you the new ones. But you see there it says Justice League Wonder Woman. Well, there is no DC 33 Justice League Wonder Woman. But when you get DC 38 on the back, it shows, different numberings, and it doesn't say that anymore. So I'm wondering if this is supposed to be the Justice League Wonder Woman, and they just ended up making her a regular Wonder Woman, because she looks different than the Wonder Womans that they made for the other 2, which I'll show you here in a few, when we get on to the new ones that I picked up. But you see 100% die-cast metal up there to the left. You have your Nano Metalfigs 3+ to the right. I like how they have that like metal top there, showing you that they are metal, just the way that they made the graphic there. Pretty cool. There's your other comic book illustrations there of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman there, of course. But yeah, cool looking Wonder Woman there. So Supergirl, Wonder Woman. These are the ones I already had, by the way. Then you have the Flash. Really cool. And you see he has a different style of comic book illustration to the left because these have a different picture. So I'm not sure on the back card backs of these like what line the Flash is supposed to be with, but I kind of just put them with their card backs, like whatever they're with. That's the way they're going to go in the wave. So there's Superman, Flash. Then you have the Aquaman, which I'm not going to go too far in depth on these since I have already showed all of these. Make sure you go back and check my other video out. But they're all the same on the back. But Aquaman, always one of my favorites. Looking like all the members of the Justice League here. Then you have Green Lantern. So very cool. It looks more like the updated Green Lantern outfit than the... they need to make an old school Green Lantern figure, in my opinion. You know, the old helmet wearing Green Lantern. He looked a lot different in the beginning. But there's Green Lantern. And here is the last 6 that I have from the line. This is the Batman v Superman. You have the Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck versions of Batman and Superman to the left. This is the Batman from that. He has a shinier black suit. And the awesome, you know, Batman v Superman logo across the chest. Very cool. Then, one of my favorite scenes from Batman v Superman. Not a great movie, but it had some cool scenes. And there's Desert Batman. And I like when Desert Batman confronts Superman in that movie. That's a cool scene. And once again, you have Cavill and Affleck there to the left as Batman and Superman. And it's weird that these are the only 2 that they made for Batman v Superman. You see on the back there. They are labeled, too, as Batman v Superman. Batman and Desert Batman. Because they are DC 2 and 1 and DC 1, respectively. So that's a very cool one. I like that. And then I have the classic animated series Batman, which is very cool. And you see they have to the left the illustrations from the animated series of Batman. You have Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman there. So I thought that's very cool that they do like all realms and not just one realm. Like they do all realms of characters in this from different, you know, series, animated series, movies, whatnot. Very cool there, and I'll have some here in a little bit to show you more from the animated series. And also you have from the animated series Harley Quinn, which is very cool. She got her big hammer there that she uses. And what I love about these is they're made in the style of like the old, you know, little army figures, green army figures that everybody grew up with and loves still to this day. The stands are like that, but yeah, they're made out of 100% die-cast metal. Sometimes the paint applications are not the greatest, and the details aren't the greatest, but for 97 cents, definitely can't go wrong. You can see that from a distance and definitely see that's Harley Quinn. Have these sitting up on your desk or whatever at work. Then you have from Suicide Squad, the only one that I've had so far until I got the new ones from Suicide Squad, and that is the Joker. He's got his golden gun there too. A little bit of a James Bond reference. Like I said, the likeness on this is not the greatest. I don't think they had the Jared Leto likeness for this figure. But nonetheless, you know that Suicide Squad Joker there. And this is the only Joker I had for a while, but you'll see in the new ones that I changed all that. And it's got the Suicide Squad logo there to the left, which is cool. And then Killer Croc. Yeah, I picked him up. I just saw him one day. I knew I needed him. And I did a video on him when I did that. But you gotta love Killer Croc, DC 10 there. Killer Croc made his debut in Suicide Squad 2, but this is just the regular Killer Croc here. So, very neat there. So those are the first 12 that I picked up from the line. And I was searching for, every time I'd go in, I'd look for the other ones that I needed from the line. See on the back here, I could see that I had a lot that were missing after I picked up those 12 that I had. But one day I went in and it was freshly stocked with all the ones that I did not have. So I went through, and for just a little bit under 11 bucks, I picked up all that I needed. And then another day I went in there and I found the last remaining metal fig that I needed that I could not find for the longest time. I was wondering if they even made it. But we'll check those out now. The first one is, these are going to start out with the Batman here. First one is the animated, or not the animated series, but the classic TV series Batman. Sorry about that. I got kind of talking about, there he is next to his animated series Batman. Kind of cool. But the classic TV series Batman, obviously the Batman that Adam West played, rest in peace to him. The best Batman ever, in my opinion. And I love the classic illustration of the classic TV series Batman and the logo there on the front for the classic television series Batman. I do have, which would be very cool next to these because they're not that tall. But you have, I do have a Batmobile from the 66 television series there, as it says underneath. Classic TV series Batmobile. Goes very cool with that. You could have a little diorama set up or a little display set up with both of those if you had them open. So very cool. So the classic TV series Batman there. The only one that they made that I know of from the classic TV series is this Batman here. I wish I had the Batcave playset. I saw it for $13 and passed it up, and now I wish that I would have picked it up, and I'm still planning on getting it. If I do, I will definitely open that up and do a showcase and review on it, and I'll buy a few of these for just display along with that Batcave to open up. And definitely classic TV series Batman is definitely one that I want. You get a Batman and a Robin in the set, but it would still be cool to have an open classic TV series Batman in there. Actually, all the Batmans would be cool to have in there displayed. But there's that one. So the next one that I picked up, this was the hardest one for me to find. This was the one that I was looking for forever and finally came across, and that's none other than, I gave him away, Commissioner Gordon here, DC-20. And man, when I saw this, I was like, wow, there he is. That was the last one to complete the set there, and I was just excited as hell when I saw that. And you can see he is also from the animated series there, as they have the card back to the left, so I'm guessing that's his depiction from the animated series. He would be very cool to have in the Batcave too. Like they blindfolded him and took him down there to see where the Batcave was, because there's only 3 that knew, and that was Alfred, Batman, and Robin. I'm pretty sure Commissioner Gordon didn't have any knowledge of where the Batcave was located. But there is Commissioner Gordon nonetheless, who played a big part in the TV series too as well. Loved him in the old TV series, 66. Also played in the movies by Gary Oldman, which I know his nephew. So that's very cool. Here's another one from the animated series, The Joker. And yeah, I must bring up that Gary Oldman's getting, he's up for the, Oscar for Best Actor in his newest movie playing Winston Churchill too. So big shout out to him and Casper, aka Robin Lawrence. Here is the animated series Joker here, which would be very cool to get for the Batcave playset. If you got the Batcave playset, you got to have some villains penetrating it there. And this one just looks great, in my opinion. And now comparing him next to his Suicide Squad counterpart here, the Jared Leto version, is pretty cool comparison here. I want to do this vid because I like these comparisons here. But nonetheless, how neat is that? You have the Joker both from the Suicide Squad and the animated series. So, very cool to have a... And he looks a lot like he did in the 66 TV series too, but I don't think they could actually... Maybe they didn't have the rights to do him or something. I'm not sure. I wish they would have made more from the TV series. But those 2 Jokers, nonetheless, very sweet. The next one I have is also a Batman villain, and it's Mr. Freeze. And yeah, if you see on the back here, as I was saying, you don't see, you see Wonder Woman down there. But on this one, the last one is Justice League Flash. And you see Justice League Wonder Woman here, but it's not on this card. So before I forgot about that, I wanted to definitely point that out. Very weird. But nonetheless, I love the coloring and the deco for this Mr. Freeze. He looks great. I love the icy blue. And he's got the big freeze gun there. Reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who did all his ice puns. And Batman and Robin. Terrible movie. Terrible, but good nonetheless. So bad it's good. There's Mr. Freeze. And then to go along with the Joker from Suicide Squad, you had to have his main squeeze, and that's none other than Harley Quinn. And yes, they made a version. Well, I got the wrong Joker version here. Where did I put him? I put him up here. But none other than Harley Quinn and the Jared Leto Joker. Margot Robbie played Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad, and she's very popular. I bet this figure is just flying off the shelves too when people see it. It's very cool to see her and Joker side by side. If you had these opened up for any Suicide Squad fan, that would be a very cool, sick little display. And here's Harley Quinn next to her animated series counterpart. So you see the changes that they made between the animated series and the movie with Harley Quinn. And Joker as well, as you see here. Joker next to his counterpart there. So, that is a very neat little deal to see. I never really have compared them much. But cool to have Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. And then the other female from the Suicide Squad, they made Katana. I don't know too much about her other than she is part of the Suicide Squad. And it is a very cool looking figure. She's got a, katana blade there as well, sword. And you see the Suicide Squad stamp does come on the front, and it's kind of tilted a little bit to the left. That's how they all are there. So don't think that it's messed up or something if you're an on-card collector. That's how it is. Got the Suicide Squad logo to the left, the same as the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn there. Cool to see those all together. Very sweet. They should have made all the Suicide Squad members, though, if they were going to do it. I mean, they did do Killer Croc and whatnot, but not the Suicide Squad version, just regular, so I don't know why they did that. But now, the last Batman from the line that I found and that they have is Tactical Suit Batman here from Justice League. So, what's it say on the back here? Justice League Tactical Suit Batman. So, there's 3 different versions of Batman there right off the top of my head. 4 different versions. Make that 5 with the regular just Batman there. Which I'm not sure, this is DC 32. I'm thinking they kind of did a mess up on the cards on that one because other than the animated series one, let's see if that's the one that they had on there. Because it's kind of weird when you look at these card bats now. Yeah, the animated series one is not even listed, so that is DC 7, but they don't list it as the animated series Batman. It's just Batman. So there's 5 Batman here. So very cool. But I like the suit on this one from Justice League. It's got that the Ben Affleck type Batman. It's almost identical, but he's got black on the suit as well, if you can see there. Where the Batman v Superman Batman is just all silver behind the cape. This one, he has like silver shin pads and whatnot on the suit, and black, added to it. So it's a totally different style Batman besides a different pose. So that's very cool. I never really looked at that close. Get all the Batmans together here for one last shot. And there's 5 more left here. So bear with me. You got another Flash. This is the Justice League Flash, as he doesn't have his yellow boots like the other one that they made. So there's a cool comparison there. Yeah, they kept the yellow boots off him. He's got more gold on his outfit on that one. And the heads are definitely different. So very sweet that they did, different molds for all these. They didn't just like repaint them or nothing like that. Which you kind of had to make them different, but they're almost in the same pose, but not. So that's kind of cool. I almost thought these guys were in the same pose, but they're different. So it's cool to see these together. Like all your Wonder Womans and all your Batmans and everything. So I'm trying to get them lined up here. Here is another Superman. This is DC 15, so what do they say on that one? They just say Superman on that one. So they never did like a Henry Cavill version of Superman for Batman v Superman, although I think this one would probably be the best one because he, just all blue there in the midsection. But I'm not sure. This one has his red belt. They didn't make a Superman with his classic yellow underwear either, so it's kind of weird that they didn't do a classic Superman. Maybe this is the closest they wanted to come and not put that yellow underwear back on him. But I heard that he's going to be bringing that look back. So yeah, only 2 Superman in the whole line. Which, since they have Batman v Superman ones, I don't know why they didn't go ahead and put those in there, but I'm not complaining too much. They're very similar, though, these two Supermans. One's got the cape flowing, though, so that would be a good way to tell them apart. But I would definitely use that one. Definitely probably be the Henry Cavill look of the two to go with Batman here. As the hair's more similar, in my opinion, than this one here. This one looks more like a classic Superman style. And then next we have, trying to finish this off, it's another, superhero, one of the weirder ones that I don't know much about that they made for this line. It's Cyborg. And it's cool that they made him, but he is in Justice League and part of the Justice League movie. But other than that, it's weird that they made Cyborg. I guess because he's in the movie, they made a likeness of him. But nonetheless, I really like the looks of this guy. He's got his cannon firing arm there. They made him really stand out with the silver on his face and everything. And he's African American too, like the one on Justice League. So very cool. Very cool. I like the fact they made him, but it's just a weird choice, I guess, just because that movie came out. And then the last two are both Wonder Women and well, it's Wonder Woman, but they're Wonder Women when they're together. When there's more than one of them. But there's DC 16 Wonder Woman, and you see she differentiates from the original one that I first picked up here. Not the original, but the one that they that I found first, I should say. She has the shield and everything. Looks a lot more like the Batman v Superman Justice League Wonder Woman. And it's kind of weird, that they did put that on the back too. On these original ones, Justice League Wonder Woman was numbered DC 33. This is DC 4. She was just regular Wonder Woman, and DC 16 was just regular Wonder Woman. But where did Justice League Wonder Woman go? I don't know, because there was no DC 33 in the set. There was only DC 38. And she looks almost identical to they actually did just repaint this one. This is one of the very few that they just took and repainted and called it a different figure. So a little bit of a laziness there, but not really. You can't complain because they put her in her classic, Wonder Woman outfit there that reminds me a lot, of the TV show that she wore as well. And, yeah, 3 Wonder Womans in the lineup, but only 2 Superman. I don't know, I guess she's getting pretty popular maybe, and they said, let's make 3 Wonder Women. But it's very confusing, like why they did what they did, or who they made and whatnot. Katana and Cyborg definitely made just because of the movies that they've been in lately, in my opinion. But let's put all the Batmans here. But that is it, guys. That's all 24 DC Comics Nano Metalfigs that came on single card. I hope they make another series, and I will definitely be collecting the second series too. But let's put all the Batman villains here together and Batman related ones and put them up here for a final shot for everybody. We'll put Superman here. There's all your Batmans right there in a row that come in the line. So 5 different Batmans. There's your Superman. There's another Superman. Bear with me here as I get this together. I'll actually put the camera to the right here for right now and get these all lined up for last shot. But I want to thank everybody while I'm doing this for tuning in and checking this out for sure. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below on what you think of the DC Comics Nano Metalfigs, or anything else that you would like to ask. I'll answer any questions that you guys want. And yeah, I'd like to read everybody's opinion on what they think of these DC Comics Nano Metalfigs, the first series here that they made. All 24 here. I haven't seen another video online that shows off all 24 figures, but I may be wrong. We got to get these 2 down here. So yeah, guys, like I said, I thank everybody for checking this out, and like I said, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment down below, give me a like if you like what you saw, and yeah, we're going to take one more look at this here and then check out all of these guys together now. Really cool. Cyborg, Killer Croc. You have all your Wonder Woman there. Wonder Women. Katana, the Green Lantern, Aquaman, all 5 of the Batmans. Your 2 Flash that you get there. The couple Harley Quinn here. I put Harley Quinn next to her Suicide Squad counterpart here. The Joker, Jared Leto style. Then the animated series Joker, or 66 TV series, whatever you want to say. Mr. Freeze, Commissioner Gordon. The 2 Superman, and Supergirl. Can't go without Supergirl. But yeah, guys, I think they did pretty good on their selections of characters in this. There's a lot of characters I'd like to see in the next wave. Maybe hold off on making like 3 Wonder Woman figs or 5 Batman, and do some other characters from the line I would have liked to saw. But other than that, you know, Batman sells, Wonder Woman sells, so I can see why they did that. They even did 2 Flash, because Flash is kind of getting popular, 2 Superman. But other than that, they did a great job on these, and they're just really fun to collect. And yeah, guys, until next time, subscribe, rate, comment, all that I said. And I thank you for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys, as always, peace out.